Hello, Professor Zoo. My name's Dustin Phan. My partner's name is Gulich, and this is our video demonstration of Project 1, the EchoServer and the QuoteServer. I'm going to be going through how to compile and run the code, so let's get that started. Now, for context, I am running this on a Linux server right now, and I have the JDK and Java installed on this computer. The processes might be different on other computers, but for me specifically, I'm running this on a Linux, and that's what I'm going to be using to demonstrate this. So let's get that started. I already extracted the code, but you'd want to do it by yourself just to make sure that wherever you extract to, you copy the path to that directory, and you'll see why in a bit. Let's get that out here. Alright, so this is where question 1 is here. I'm going to go copy this path. Now what you're going to want to do is go to the terminal and change the directory to that path. Then after that, you're going to be compile it by typing javac. And then first we're going to do the QuoteServer.java. Repeat the same process for the client. Oops, wrong one. Java quote client. No. Javac quote client.java. Alright, now that everything's compiled, what we're going to want to do is run the server. So type Java QuoteServer. And it's currently running right now. We're going to be running the client in a separate window. So we're going to change directory there. And then we're going to type Java quote client. And then as you see, we receive a quote. Now, if we go now notice how the file here is still running even after we get a response. And technically I could just type quote client already to keep getting this. This is because in the code right here, we have no way to exit this thing. So it'll just keep running forever and ever. There's no condition to stop. Also, technically we're supposed to connect this to port 17, but that's taken and we cannot access that. So we're going to do a separate server, 6017, with a fixed quote. Though I presume that in the port 17, they changed this up instead of it staying constant. Now, got that demonstration out the way, we're going to be demonstrating our quote client, our echo client. So let's see here, it's not compiled. We're going to change the directory to the second one. And then we're going to compile the echo client.java and the server. Oops, I forgot to see. Now that both are compiled, we're going to run the server first. Now it's currently waiting for connection. We'll do the same thing in a separate tab now. Change the directory to here. Nope, that is not the right one. Then we're going to run the Java echo client. And as you can see, the thing's working as intended. The server gets a message, just turns this message to them, and the server receives the client and then exits the loop. That is because if we pull this up right here, open folder, alright, now as I was saying, if we pull this out right here, we added a condition called connection, which activates when we receive the a client. It'll turn to false and then exit the loop. Same can be said for the client. And that should be everything for a demonstration. As I mentioned, this is on a Linux device and may not work for others. That should be everything. Thank you for listening to this, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.